Hi, welcome back to Finally Revealed. In this episode, I want to talk about what you can do if you need an attorney but you don't have any money to pay them. I think everyone knows about the public defender. We have a constitutional right to counsel when you are being charged with a crime, and that is to avoid someone being denied their due process, because an individual can't possibly know all of the things that a lawyer knows and can't possibly know all the rules, such as to provide themselves with a fair and proper defense. So when your liberty is involved, which means you might be locked up in jail, if you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you by the court. So that's in a criminal situation. We do not have the same protection when it is a civil matter. And a civil matter is any time someone is suing you or you need to sue someone else to enforce an obligation to exercise or get equity or fairness out of a situation, or to get money or be charged with paying someone money. And so those are all civil actions, and you don't automatically get an attorney provided for you. However, there are ways to get representation when you have limited or no means to pay for it. And here are some of those suggestions. Now, there may be additional ones based upon where you live, so hopefully these suggestions will get you thinking if you investigate and you don't have one of these, which I know you have one of these avenues. You may just need somebody to help you find the exact right place, but I know one of these will help you. But there may be additional societies or associations or people that hold themselves out to do this type of work. Okay, so the first one is legal aid. Legal aid is similar to the public defender's office, but it is for civil matters. They have requirements on what your income is, and they also, as far as whether they consider you being able to pay, because there's a difference between I don't want to pay for an attorney versus I really can't afford it. So you have a way to check and see if you fit within their requirements to qualify to be someone who can receive legal aid, which is an attorney on a limited amount or for free. I also do know that you need to be able to disclose to them what the matter is about, and even if you can't pay for an attorney, if your action is something where you're going to get a lot of money, then they won't take it on that for that reason. And attorneys, when you have the opportunity to get a lot of money, there are attorneys who will take matters on a contingent fee basis, which is they will take a percentage of what the recovery is, but you only have to pay for expenses until that point. And if you do not recover, then you don't owe them anything. So those were two. The next one is law schools. If there is a law school in your state, which I think almost every state at least has one, contact that law school. It's going to depend upon how far you are geographically to them. So if they're too far away for a student to get to you, then they might not offer this service to your area, but they might offer it in the vicinity right around the law school. Many law schools have what you would call a legal clinic, and that is where students, with the supervision of a professor who's a lawyer, will take on certain types of cases. I know when I was in law school, we had that, and I participated in it, and they chose the cases by subject matter, and they would take them every year. So if you have a particular issue that you want to bring to court, then you might go ahead and send this in to them, because you might have a number of years that you're able to pursue this, and so if it doesn't come up this time, it might come up next term and they can take it on. And so with the supervision of their professor, who's an attorney, the student would do the work for you. They also choose the cases to have a variety, so they won't do all of the same kind of case, but they will do a different variety. So you might ask them, are they full? What availability do they have? When will they be able to start it? And what types of cases are they looking for? And if they already have one or two of your kind, can you leave it there to get first, to make sure that you'll get picked next time? So the law schools is another option for you. Then the local bar association. Every community has a bar association, at least on the county or parish level. And you can contact their office and ask them about any pro bono, which means for free, projects that they have going, or if they have a list of attorneys who will accept cases on a pro bono basis. And again, be able to tell them what it's about, because that will help them decide whether they have something that might match up with you, and they can then ask you questions and try to make the right fit. And then large law firms will often have a person who will do pro bono for the firm. Generally, they want to show goodwill to the community. They want to show that they are participating in community outreach. So contact a large law firm in your area and ask them if they have an inside pro bono attorney who can help you. And that might get you where you need to go. And then finally, if you've exhausted all of these options and you've looked in your local directory and you've asked around, ask an attorney. Do you know somebody who knows an attorney, or do you know an attorney? It doesn't have to be someone who is working in the area that you need an attorney to help you in, but they will listen to you and help you find a connection to someone who, depending upon what is involved and how much time it takes, who might step up and help you. So I hope this was helpful to you, gives you some ideas. If you have any comments, leave them below. If this did help you, give me a thumbs up. Share it with someone else who might need it. And come back and see me next time. Oh, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.